My father was diagnosed with cancer when I turned 17. My mom actually got diagnosed with breast cancer 3 times. My entire adult life was taking care of my sick parents, so that was really hard to deal with. My dad passed away when I was 26, and 3 months later I found out I was pregnant. I had actually broken up with my boyfriend a month before I found out I was pregnant. I definitely didn't appreciate what the universe was doing for me, but I was just so sad and depressed and lonely in my existence that the thought of bringing another life into the world was just awful, and ended up being the best thing I ever did. He's the reason why I became who I am today, and I'm very grateful that my life went in the direction that it went. So Kabbalah put me on my path, and Kabbalah taught me about the ego and reactive behavior and how to be a really good person. And then I got introduced to The Secret and the Law of Attraction. And then from there I studied under spiritual leaders like Wayne Dyer, Louise Hay, Gabby Bernstein, Deepak Chopra, Oprah. There were just so many that influenced me, and all of their messages were the same. Be the best person that you could be. Appreciate the life that you've been given. Even in your worst moment, find gratitude in that moment. You know, that really set me on my path. It was only in the last 2 to 3 years that I really honed in on this practice and this discipline, and that's why I created the book, because the book is really a guide to help you get into the practice. It's called 31 Days of Gratitude, Create the Life You Desire. It's an interactive book. It is 13 years of all of my spiritual lessons that I've learned, combined into 8 to 10 pages of text, and then it's 31 days of journaling. There are sample affirmations that the reader gets to look at and they're able to repeat after, and then there is space for the reader to actually write in their own affirmations and to manifest or create the life that they want to live. In 6 months, I wrote a book. I had the book published and it hit the shelf and it went to #1. I mean, there is no feeling that can describe that feeling. #1! #1 in 3 categories! Celebrities that have my book are Christy Brinkley, Bethany Frankel, Mark Wahlberg, Bret Michaels. Gene Simmons has my book. I mean, it's just wild. Most people live in fear. Most people live in anxiety. Most people live like this stress-filled existence because they're only living within this box, right? That we have to go to work from 9 to 5. We have to come home. We have to take care of the kids. We have to pay the bills. My existence is so much greater than that at this point. But people are missing that connection, you know, and I get what that feels like. I know what it was like to not have that connection. I want people to take away that the life that they want is theirs for the taking.